Val is probably as close to a best friend as Aloy had.
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us.
What is going on, YouTube universe? This is ArghGodzirra. This right here on screen is Horizon Forbidden West. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join me for yet another episode of this roller coaster of an adventure. If you missed the previous episode, as always, the link for the playlist is in the description. You can go check it out. But some big shit went down. We were saved by somebody from the Far Zeniths. The Far Zeniths killed one of my companions, and I don't want to believe they are truly gone. I'm holding out for hope that they were able to be saved. Fingers crossed, but I feel we're starting to get to the back end of the main story, and when we go to the map, and we have a look at the map, there is so much of this map that we are yet to discover and uncover all the hidden secrets, but as this series has pertained to, as many other series that we do on this channel, we are going to complete the main story, and then down the track it opens up possibilities for us to do live streams where we come back in and we do all the optional stuff and we can explore together. I think that's the best way to handle it. That way everything I uncover moving forward, you guys get to uncover with me. Outside of the main story, that is. But we got saved by Tilda, who Beta mentioned was the Far Zenith woman that really helped her and befriended her. I've got no idea where we are, though.
There you are.
That's Tilda right there.
Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus.
Of course.
Knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
What about my friends? My companions? Are we hiding in plain sight?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you.
Beta did mention about the
Please,
art.
this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn?
Hard to believe she's 1,000 years old.
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life.
Aloy's story is
1,000 years
definitely
ago,
one to
I couldn't
behold.
even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down.
I'm curious to know why she's so keen to help out, considering she spent 1,000 years with these guys.
there.
I suppose over 1,000 years you
That's
start
right.
developing some pet peeves.
Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet.
Spot of tea,
He
Aloy.
calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do.
Yeah, consider me malware.
And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted.
We could.
Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Not my friend.
He's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tenakth capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Can we have that, though?
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields.
Can we let Regala defeat
Truly
the
an
Tenakth?
exceptional man. He's planned for everything.
I don't think we can.
Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about.
How
While
convenient.
Silence and my friends are busy battling each other. We'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
But that means that we need to allow Regala to win, and I don't think we can do that. I don't think we can. There has to be another way.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
Thank you.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Do as you're told, wench.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Virtual reality torture. I like it.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra protection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
A little bit of secrets.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
Wonder what Aloy's plan is.
I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Sister.
It'll be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Yes, because we unlocked a new mount.
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal.
Hello.
Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
Not if. When.
When. When indeed.
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone
Fucking
else?
Tide Rippers out here.
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
So we've got to head back to base. Let's call my mount. For those of you who are unfamiliar with my new mount.
Overriding that Claw Strider will make for an interesting ride.
Hello. My acid-wheeling Claw Strider. Curious to see. Just one more Tide Ripper before we
to your focus network.
before we go to home base.
I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about
Well, it's
your
found
base
us.
either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus
It's
energy
coming.
cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
It's like a beautiful Lapras. Now I'm going to get the fuck out of here because I know how much damage these bastards deal out. Oh, what have we got here? Yeah, you're shooting rocks at me, you big fuck. Pelican! So it looks like Val is dead. Which is a damn shame, because he's one of those characters that has been with us since Zero Dawn, and I felt there was something that was going to go down. I was hoping it wasn't Val, but when we were put in a position where Val and Beta were the only two with myself, I knew it was Val's time. And that sucks. I probably would have preferred it to be Erend, if I had the choice. Oh, hang on, we can... No, wrong button. Oh.
Don't find green shine too often.
A little bit of underwater exploration. Okay, so I'm going to do what I need to do in here. I'll bring you guys back once it's time to go to base and lay Val to rest and give him the send-off he truly deserves. We have returned. There were tons of the green shard, the clusters down the very bottom of that little underwater cavern. I still don't know what they're used for, but we'll find out. I don't know whether they're sellable. Don't know whether they're used for upgrading. Everyone looks down and out.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kotallo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini.
I don't like that we're doing this.
The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith, Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... at least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
That's where I'll be, baby.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Oh.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
Erend is ready to get his hands dirty.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
Supply
Looks
chest.
like Gaia was able to unlock that door.
Thank you. Which door? Which door? This one?
Hey, Aloy.
Nope.
That room you're in is for you.
I figured that was my room, the last time we were here. Considering it's got, Aloy's very first spear in there. This is nice.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora Sacred Lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds.
We're gonna plant them.
As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone.
Val is probably as close to a best friend as Aloy had.
From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy. I was going to tell him when he got back from jail.
I had a feeling. I had a feeling.
Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
He always had Aloy's back despite the
Goodbye, Val.
circumstances.
I promised to look after them. I'll try to visit again.
Well, that gives us some hope to cling on to,
But for now,
for Horizon 3,
I
right?
need to go to the
Because
fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear.
Zoe would,
Then I'll use it on a sunwing.
have
Get ready for
child
an entrance
by then.
Regala will never forget.
Okay, so we've got to craft the Sunwing What did that say? Basically, because we were in the Gemini Cauldron, we unlocked the ability to override Sunwings. And fly on their backs, from the sound of things. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Gonna clean my gear later. I can do yours if you want.
This room looks different.
Oh, see, we can... Nice. We're going to craft this one. Do we have... See, we're going to have to go out and kill some more things, but if we can override some of these things, like being able to override the wide more would be dope.
That hologram looks like a cauldron symbol. Gaia's doing, probably.
Go to the peaks above the base.
We're taking those space lights
It's now personal. It is now incredibly personal. This goes beyond just taking the Zeniths out to save the world. This is
Okay, I need to find
for Val's memory.
Better head up the mountain.
And I know this episode so far has been like just cinematic stuff, but it hits so hard and it sets up, you know, what we're going to be doing in future episodes, which we know based on the fact that we're going to be taking out Regala and her army, based on the fact that we're going to have to take out the Zeniths. Those episodes are going to be packed to the brim with action. Oh, hello.
Turning into an icicle out here. Good. There's Sunwings up here. I'll have to approach them quietly.
Override a Sunwing. Look at that bastard right there. That looks like a winner to me. You look like a champion.
Got it.
We're going to be able to fly.
This is it. I'm in the air.
Oh, this is dope. This is so good. So, one of my good YouTubing friends, Keklius
I'm in the air.
HD,
Then you'll want to pick up an energy
turned
cell
around
on
and said that one of the things he loves the most about this game is the availability of new mounts.
To override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
And I think this is what he was alluding to. We cover so much ground so quickly. I love it.
There's a Tallneck.
I hope this doesn't take over the spot of my land mount. And that we can have either or. That'd be good. That'd be so good.
How to land this thing. Made it. Let's go over.
What do you got for me, Mr. Tall Neck?
Okay, Tilda. I've overridden the Tallneck.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should
Oh,
produce quite
Sunwing
a
Call
spectacle.
and Mount Call. Did you see that?
I told you, I want to help.
so fucking good. Oh my lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's the perfect time to end this episode off. We didn't get any action underway, but we achieved so much in the way of storytelling, in the way of seeing Val laid to rest, and get hyped, because when we return, we are going to throw the fuck down. I hope you guys are keen for that. If you are, do myself a favour. Hang on. I'm going to land this bad boy. Oh, hello.
Those rebels. Reinforcements waiting. Heading for the grove.
I didn't even see them down there. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. As I mentioned down below, that is a big boy. That is a titan. As I mentioned, there is a playlist in the description. Go and check it out. I'm sorry I'm losing track. This is just so good. I'm so hyped to find out how this is going to go down. I hope you guys are as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.